Hey there, so this is to tell you a little bit who I am. I am a small creator at the moment on YouTube who is struggling to gain views. But I can tell you one thing. I have observed that you need a channel identity so that people can relate over time and know who you are and everything. So that's what I'm creating now. So I'm a small struggling creator and I often feel like I do everything wrong. For example, now, as a small struggling creator, it's really tough. You know why? Because you can't allow any mistakes. Because you can't afford it yet. Because since you're small, nobody gives you the benefit of the doubt. Okay, you have to prove yourself. So this creates a self-perpetuating cycle where you are constantly scrutinizing yourself, and that's why you can't produce any good videos. So that's one aspect, but that's not the only one. Okay, let's calm down. Let's calm down and let's continue. So yeah, you feel like you are under constant pressure because you have to constantly perform, you know? You have to constantly fight for the attention of the audience. You can't take your time. One slip up, one pause too long, and they're gone. Anything you do, you know, it feels like walking through a minefield. At every step you could make a mistake and the audience drops instantly. That's how it feels like. You are not even allowed to repeat yourself. You are not allowed to express in the way you want because you hear a million opinions from everybody. One person tells you, you have to speak this way, the other person that way. The other person, you have to talk fast. The other person, you have to talk authentically. The other person, you have to prepare a script. The other person, yeah, everybody tells you their opinion. And this makes me feel, as a small creator, I can't do anything right. No matter what I do, I will fuck it up anyway. I'm constantly doubting myself, and I'm constantly judged by the audience because now I feel like I've already lost. It's not recoverable anymore, and it feels so bad. I want to end the video now. But anyway, I have observed that now I was talking to mixed up. I have to keep the same voice. I have to be constant. Everything I do is wrong. So where was I? And also, it just doesn't work for me. It just doesn't work because I am operating differently than what is expected. Okay? Just the fact that my thinking works differently. I'm not thinking in coherent sentences. That's why it's extremely hard for me to formulate, to articulate myself, you know? I'm thinking more in concepts and more like associative and not in sentences, which is required to express on YouTube. So I'm fighting an uphill battle In every way possible, the odds are totally stacked against me. In every possible and imaginable way. I'm not even allowed to enumerate them because that's boring. I have to constantly fight. Okay, I'm repeating myself, that's also wrong, so I'm ending the video.